What's going on, everybody? So I just wanted to come with a little quick video, whatever, just to let y'all know exactly what I usually do when I have some downtime, like I had this weekend when I was doing my reset. So if I'm not editing a video to that nature, I'm usually in my book. And the book, I mean this book, the green book. And this is no shade or anything towards Milton at all. I believe I've received great training at Milton. I still follow what I learned there, but when I came over here to EW Wylie, they Milton, they've really focused on securing it, over securing it, or whatever. But they do the same thing here, but they really preach just to be safe and cover yourself. Make sure you stay inside of this book. So when I'm in my book and I have the pages folded, I go to page, hopefully that's pulling up, 551, and I just start reading over the different paragraphs in it and just making sure that I am in compliant, especially with the load involving the chains, because at Milton I only chained one time, once. Everything else was straps and tarps, straps and tarps, straps and tarps. I chained one load when I was at Milton. One load. Here, this is actually my my third load that I had to chain. So on page 553 in your green book, page 553, part 393, 393.104, it just goes over different techniques and use of tie downs with the chains. So that's a good place to reference. And then page 555, I'm not making this stuff up, page 555, it just goes over your wheel. That's your working load limit, and you go look for your chain. We use grade 70 chains, so that's going to be in the third column, and it just lets you know how much your chain can handle. So yeah, so that's what I'm usually doing if I'm not on the phone with my mom or my wife or my daughter or one of my buddies. I'm reading this, or not editing, I'm reading this, just going over everything, making sure that I'm in compliant. And then if I still have some questions, I got several people I can ask. I'm even willing to listen to people on YouTube, because I always say in all my videos, you will hear I'm not an expert. That's why I try not to tell you this is the way to do it. I just show you, hey, this is how I'm doing it. This is the way I'm doing it. If you choose to do it my way, cool. If not, so be it. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know. So yeah, so that's just a quick video, reading this book. To the next one. All right, good morning, everybody. So we are finally here at the receiver here in Colorado. I had to shut down yesterday for safety reasons. It was a wintry storm hit, and I was up on the mountains, and they were treating the roads, but my trailer started to get a little sassy on me, started doing a little salsa dancing. So I'm like, oh no, we didn't seen this dance before. I'm not winding up in nobody's ditch again. So I called my dispatch, let them know what was going on. Told them for safety reasons I got to shut it down. They were cool, and we rescheduled it for today, and that's what we're doing. Getting ready to get out. I got to go check in, and if I'm able to show it, I will. If not, we'll show the next one. I think that's him right there. So I'm about to wait for his instructions. The shipping office told me to stop here, show this sign, and then he's on his way over here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to blindside back into here or what, but I'll let you know. All right, everybody. So as I was in the process of taking the securement off, he had already started taking off most of the pallets. So I will show the little bit that's left. I still have to roll up all my straps. It's just so super cold. I can barely feel my fingers. I don't know if y'all see that, they all scrunched together like raisins. Let me cut this truck on, get some heat. Oh my God, that's better. So I will try to show what I can, and I already have another assignment. We're picking up here, literally down the street, and we're going to Arkansas. It says coils. I'm not sure if that means one like I had when I went to California or multiple. Once I find out, I'll definitely let y'all know. Not sure if y'all can see him, but yeah, he moving fast. He's almost done. I think he only has like 8 more to take off. See? Yeah, he's halfway done. So yeah, another successful trip. California to Colorado. Just a little bonus footage. Yeah, but he's doing it so quick. Now I gotta, so what I usually do, what I start doing lately to make this process quicker, I just remove my securement and then I get out of their way, let them unload, and I come back and then I'll roll up all the straps. Just makes it go a little bit faster. That way they're not waiting on me to take it off, roll it up, and then get out of their way. That's just what I do. I'm not saying it's the right way or the correct way, it's just what I do. And I guess I'm going straight out, or I'll have to bag out of here. So we'll see. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. Well, when you first come in, there's a visitor center that you have to check in. They check your CDL. I guess make sure it's valid. And he told me to follow this road all the way around. And he told me I'm either picking up slinky coils or rebar. But he said it's another guard I have to speak to and give him my PO number. And he said that guard will be able to tell me what I'm picking up. All right, everybody, I'm back. Well, the first guard was cool, but the second guard, he was really cool. He just started his lock journey, so he was asking me a lot of different questions about maintenance and what to do. He started from 2 strands, so that was real cool talking with him. But he did let me know I'm getting slinky coils. I've never had slinky coils, so this will be a first for me. But he told me to come this way, and I have to go through the scale. And he gave me a form to fill out. And I'm just interested how they're going to put these on here. I have a step deck. Everybody that I see has a flatbed. They got slinky coils. So this should be fun and interesting. Okay, I gotta read this. So y'all can read it with me. Wait 10 seconds for trucks on the scale to clear before pulling on. Empty trucks, please ensure you have your check-in sheet filled out that you picked up at the security gate upon check-in. Once you pull on the scale, please exit your truck and check-in window prior to proceeding to the shipping yards. Ensure your truck is prepared for loading. Loaded trucks pull on the scale to obtain your gross weight. Okay. Okay, everybody, so we are checked in. Now I'm assuming it's a long line. She was nice, but she said, she asked me if I had lunch with me. So, me using my detective skills, if the nice lady asked me if I have lunch, that means this is gonna be a long wait. Yeah, this is gonna be a long wait. At least they have restrooms right here when I come back. I'll have to do what he's doing. I don't have any dunnage, but I know they sell it, so I guess I have to buy some. I do have coil racks. But this is good for me. I haven't, I've never secured some slinkies before. I've watched a demonstration, but that was several months ago when I was at Milton. So yeah, now I get to experience the real thing. So that's cool. So this is gonna be a long, slow process. I'm gonna cut it off right here. I'll pick it back up once we're in line. Well, I can show this part. I just won't be able to get out of the truck while I'm in this building while he's loading me. I honestly thought he was gonna load me up outside. It is very dark in here, guys. Luckily, you may not see it on camera. He has a little green light. That's pretty much how I'm seeing him. Because I was outside setting up my camera, my glasses transitioned, so they still on shades. All I had to do was get rid of the V-boards and put up my coil racks and put up the dunnage. Right here? Good? Okay. Man, this guy not messing around. He done already loaded 2 of them on here already. I believe I'm getting 9. I'm either getting 9 or 10. And fun fact, he used to work at Milton, but he got tired of driving, so he started doing this. He still has his Milton hat on. Yeah, he even still wearing his Milton hat. So he just told me to make 2 coil racks. I just put the one on my step deck on the top half, and then he told me to put one on the rear. You guys, hold on. There we go. So we're on our way out of the big woodshed. He told me to come out and make a left. And I have to go back across. Well, I gotta go across 2 scales. So they can get my weight. Then the first scale that I pulled up on that y'all saw in that first clip, I have to go across it. Then I have to, sorry about that, I was just looking around. So I have to pull out of here, make a left, go back to where I first set up my coil racks. I know I wasn't able to show that. but I had to set up my coil racks. They provided the dunnage. I had the racks. They only told me to use 2, but Wylie, similar to Milton, they want us to meet/exceed the working load limit. So I went ahead and did 3. So I think Wylie will be charged, well, it wasn't me. I think each dunnage was $10 or something like that, they told me. But it's gonna be on, I don't have the paperwork yet, but I believe he said it was $10. So they charge at the Wylie. Because I don't know if y'all heard me, I said I don't have any. Because they told me, because I did ask, they told me we don't do many coils here. But this will be my second coil, and I'm kind of happy because, like I said earlier, I've never secured slinkies. I just saw the demonstration at Milton. I did it with my group at Milton, but that was a group of us doing it. It wasn't me doing it by myself, and it was me doing it with a group of people that had flatbed experience, with the exception of me, and there was another guy in our group. His name was Randy. We the only 2 that didn't have any flatbed experience. We had driving experience, but not flatbed. So yeah, so this is my first time. So what he had me doing there, I couldn't show it. I might be able to put on my GoPro and show myself, because I'm not finished securing it. I just secured the first slinky that's on the top deck. So I have 10. I thought I was only getting 9, but I have 10. I have 1 up top, and I have 9 on the actual flatbed of the trailer. So he told me to secure the top one and the last one, and he told me to secure it where the top one was pulling down towards the deck of the trailer, and the very one on the rear was pulling towards the first one that was on the step deck. So that's how I secured it. So he gave me a piece of paper. Y'all probably won't be able to see it. I'm gonna try to put it in front of the screen, so you won't be able to see that. So I have to go back around and give this to them. Them meaning the shipping shack that told me to set up, and the loader, the guy who used to work at Milton. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I know this is boring, but I want to show you some type of footage, and I'm showing you this just in case I can't show myself securing it. I'm gonna put on my GoPro. Now if they tell me to take it off, then I have to take it off, but yeah. So I see it now. So I'm gonna stop at this stop sign, then I'm gonna pull over to my left, and I have to go through the checkout point. I'll leave the camera on up until I get there, and then I have to turn it off. And I'll cut it back on again if I'm able to show myself doing the securement. And I do have to tarp this. That's why I had to go inside that building, even though these coils sit outside, as y'all can see. Well, I'm not sure if y'all saw them or not. They sit outside. Well, these are sitting outside. The one he loaded me up with, they were on the inside, and they had cardboard wrapped around them. You'll see it. So these signs says yield, which I did, no one's coming, then go through checkout lane, which I'm doing. I think they have to do a final check to make sure I put this stuff on here correctly. Then I have to go back where I came in, go through the scale, go to the lot, finish securing, putting on the tarps. I probably have to use all 3. I know I'm gonna have to use all 3. And yeah, so that's it guys for right here. All right, everybody, I know I couldn't show myself securing this load, but I want you guys to see it before I tarp it. So this is a tarp station. You have to use these when you come to this facility, which is cool. It's basically 2 trailers. But I had slinkies. I have 9 on my deck. There we go. I got 9 on the deck, and I got 1 up top. And I'll probably have to use all 3 tarps, I think. I'll put the first one on. If the first one comes to about right here, which is the center anyway, that's why I got that center strap, I'll only use 2, but I seriously doubt it. But we'll see. That's the load, slinky coils.